So in my last video, I shared the process of making this sketch of the sunrise over the river near my house. And that one was painted right before the sun came up over the trees. And this one was painted just a couple minutes later when the sun poked through the trees and it completely changed the light that I was perceiving. The really difficult thing about painting something like this is, you're kind of looking directly into the sun, slightly blocked by the trees, and the sun is so bright that it really makes everything else seem much less bright. So you have to control all the values to try to create that effective light in the sun. That's one of the things that makes a painting like this really difficult, but also very rewarding. So another short time lapse for you this week. There will be a longer one next week, a painting that I did of another river, actually, near my house. This one was a painting that is a little bit larger and took a little bit longer, and there'll be more discussion in that video of the process that went into it. So enjoy this one, and we'll see you next time. All right, well, first of all, I just want to explain why you can't really see much in these first couple of shots of what I'm doing. And the reason for that is that the camera that I'm using has a preset for keeping the exposure at a constant rate. And obviously that doesn't work if you set the exposure before the sun rose and now the sun has risen and you're looking kind of towards the sun. So I figured that out partway through this project and fixed it. And as I said before, the main issue with this painting was trying to balance that sun coming through the tree on the left with all the rest of the colors and values that I was seeing in the landscape around it. And I'll be honest, it was a real struggle. I don't say that I completely succeeded. In fact, I know I didn't. And that's part of what I really like about painting. It's not just this process with each individual painting, figuring it out and developing. You as a painter, as you continue to paint, continue to practice, are learning how to paint. You're learning the nature of the visual world. So in this one, I was struggling with this sensation that I was having when I was looking, obviously not right at the sun, never look right at the sun. I was looking kind of away from the sun, but catching it in the corner of my eye. This sensation of it, this impact of that brightness against everything else, and those rays that come out, which I kept on bringing in and then taking back out. Those were a real struggle, because we kind of think of those as being like a symbolic representation of the sun that's not real, but those are real. Those are actual visual phenomena that we see when we're looking at the sun. So that was a real struggle, but overall I really enjoyed the process of making this painting. I kind of got to know the area right outside my front door a lot better than I did before, which is really great. I would encourage anybody who paints to try that. Try looking out the window or out your front door or just in the corner of a room. And there are tons of things to paint just in your immediate vicinity. People that you know, you can paint your friends. And it's a really great way of engaging, I think, with the world around you.